thing, we will get the data, and then we will do the transformations on that, and then we will do the modeling stuff of that. Modeling means connecting the two or more tables, and whatever the DAX we want, if any calculation parts are there, the DAX we will write here, and then we will go towards the visualizations part. Okay, so the visualization part is the last thing that we will deal with, and it's not that much of important. It, even if you look, even if you will be able to see the reports to the visualization, but remember that it is not the most important part. Most important part of the Power BI is modeling view. So the modeling means connecting the tables, and then that is the most important, and after that the DAX, whatever the calculations you want to do, that calculations things, and then afterwards the visualization parts come. So we'll go with one of the example. We will take the CSV file. So let's go to the data source as CSV file. Okay, so this is the see, this is the sales data of any one of the cycles company. Okay, so we will take that data and will process that data afterwards. Okay, so sales data means there are uh, uh, the these are the CSV files. So CSV, that is comma separated files. So Microsoft Excel, they are opened by the Excel, so you might confuse, you may get confused with this. This is the Excel file, this is not the exact Excel file, this is the CSV file. CSV file are different, Excel files are different. Okay, so we will import the sales data first, and then we will go towards the customers, then to the product categories and product subcategories, and then territories and returns, all this stuff. So one by one we will import all the files. So we will go towards this sales, and we will open this file. After opening this CSV file in the Power BI, the window will come to transform the data. Okay, so this is the Power BI desktop pages, and now whatever the transformations we will be doing, the transformations will be in the Power Query. Okay, so are you familiar with the Power Query or the Excel somewhat?
Yeah, I'm familiar with Excel.
Okay, so in the Excel also there is an option of Power Query. So the same Power Query thing is here. Okay, the you can say that Power BI is a next version of Excel with more interactions and all the stuff. So this is the, sorry, this is the Power Query window. Okay, so means this is the, whenever you click on the load and transform data, you will go to the Power Query song. So this is the preview of the your data. So this is the Excel, and these many columns are there in the Excel. So it will show you all these things, and it will detect the data type. See, uh, it will show you what type of file it is, and then it will show you the data type of that file. Means it will detect the data type of all the files, all the columns by itself, and based on the first 200 rows. Okay, so this is not the whole data, this is just the sample of your data. See here the warning is also there. The data in the preview has been truncated due to the size limit. So you have more than 200 rows, that's why only 200 rows are shown here. Even if you click on the based on entire data set, it will take time. Okay, so if I click on this, so it's take time to preview that data, and it will detect all the things. So now the data is not that much of big, so it has got all the data. But whenever there are millions of rows or billions of rows, at that time it will don't load this. Okay, don't say that based on the entire data set, because it will take too much of time. So always you need to keep this based on the 200 data sets, so to just see the sample. Okay, how the data looks like. So after that you need to click on the transform data. You can click on load, but when you click on the load, it will get you will not go to the Power Query editor. When you click on the transform data, you will go to the Power Query editor automatically, and there you can transform your data. So this is the Power Query editor. So it is same as the Excel. Whatever in the Excel the Power Query editor is, it is same. So in the Power Query editor, you will be so I will disable the things. So in the Power Query editor, you will be able to transform your data. Uh, what do you mean by the transform is, if there is first name last name is there and you want to combine these two columns, or for only name column is there and you want to segregate these two columns, then you can use this transform window. Means this is the Power Query editor. So with this Power Query editor, you can append any, or then you can give any suffix to any of the columns. So the transformations you will be doing in the Power Query editor. So when you click on the when you load the data in the Power Query editor, automatically all this stuff will get created, and Power BI automatically detects the data type of each and every column, and then it will I mean, here it will be shown to you. Okay, so these data types are there. So see, this is the M language that Power BI uses. There are two languages in the Power BI. First one is the DAX, second one is the M language, that is mashup language, and the Power Query uses this mashup language. So the mashup language starts like this, means it has the table dot or row dot. So as we are working with the table, so it is saying that table dot transform columns, means transform in the table, just transform the data types of these columns. So we are transforming the data type of order date to the date, okay, the stock date to the date. So like this, product key to the int, then customer key to the int, then order quality to the int. So like this we are detecting the data types. So do you know the what do you mean by the data type?
I just know the basic thing, Suruj. But I have seen this part in the Power BI things and all.
Okay, so data type is basically whenever are you familiar with the table? Tables are nothing but just in the Excel also. So I will open this data. So where was it? So this is the Excel. So tables are nothing but rows and columns. Okay, so this if you look at this table, so this is the table, whole table, and this order date, stock date, order number, product key, customer key, territory key, these are the columns in the table. Okay, and these are, means these vertical things are columns. So order date is column, then stock date is column, then order number is column, product key is column, and these vertical things are column, and vertical thing is column, and these horizontal things, these are rows, these are called as rows. Okay, this is first row, second row, third row, fourth row, fifth row. So like this, these are rows, horizontal are rows, these one are rows, and this one are the vertical are columns. So this is the basic of the table. And when I move towards the data type, so what do you mean by data type? So in the table, if we are storing date, so date should be of it is of type date. So there are int data type, text data type, then varchar and all these stuffs are there, but we will miss, you just remember that text, int and date as of now. Okay, so that you will not get confused. Okay, so whenever any numbers are there, remember that they are int. Okay, so this product key, it has this column has only numbers. So means
Yes.
means it has a data type of int. So this column holds the int data type, so it will only have the numbers. Whenever you fix that data type as int, so it will only have the
Number.
numbers. Okay, whenever you say that order is of type text, it will have the text type, means it is alphanumeric thing. It can have the alphabets also, it can have the numbers also. See, so means s and o are alphabets, and this 4 5 0 8 1, these are numbers, so it is alphanumeric. So alphanumeric thing is text. And this stock date, the stock date, it is of format date, so it has specific format. Okay, we have the date. Whenever we say the date has specific format, means either it's a month, date, or year, or either it can be of any other types. Okay, so US considers first thing as a month, then they consider second thing as a date, and afterwards the years. But in India, what we consider first as a date, then month, and then year. So like this, you can change the date, change the formatting of that, but the data type of this will remain same. It will remain the date. Okay, so these all other transformations I'm telling you that we can do it in the Power Query Editor. Means if you want to change the format of this stock date from month, date, and year to the date, month, and year, then you can use the formatting options. Okay, formatting options from here, and also from the is that also it's there in the uh, table view also, so we'll show you in the table view for the formatting stuff. So that means like this transformations you can do it here. So we will do the one transformations here with the order number. Now we want to segregate this SO and this number, the order number thing. So we want to, if we want to segregate these things, what will we do? We will split this column. Okay, so for that we will use the extract. Okay, so what we want to extract from this order number, we want to extract first characters. Okay, so from this, if we click on the first, so how many characters you want to extract from this column? So we want to extract first two characters, so it will be like this. So now I extracted first two characters from this order number. So now if you extracted first characters, so I clicked on the add column. See, there are three there are other options also: home, transform, add column, view, tools, and help. So whenever you want to add any of the new column, you will click on the add column, and then you will use these options. Whenever you want to do the transformations on the same column, you will use the transform window, and then you will use the options here. Okay, so this is the first character. So we what we did, we just extracted the first two characters from
The table.
this column, not the table, this is the column. Okay, from this column we extracted first two characters. So now 4 5, that if you want to extract last characters, then you will just click on the add column, then you will click on the extract, and then you will click on the last
Last
characters.
character.
So how many last characters you want? 1 2 3 4 5. So you will give the 5 count. Okay, so if I give the 5 count, so last 5 characters are, now you can you segregated this column. Okay, so you segregated your data from the order number, you split that into the two different columns. So first one is the uh, new alphabets, and then the numeric part, you segregated this. So like this is a very basic transformations I showed you, but there are many complex transformations we do in the Power Query. With the Power Query we can do that, and then we uh, develop the report. So this is the basic thing. So I think for the basics it's enough. So we will name it the first characters and the last characters. then we will name it as a first character orders, last characters. So it is related to the orders, so I named it as orders. Okay, so this is the Power Query, and whatever the steps you applied to this Power Query, all these steps are here. See, first we took the data from the Excel, so this is the M language. So for this the code is this csv.document, and then we use this path to fetch the CSV file. So this file is delimited with the comma, means this is the CSV file, as this name also suggests CSV. So delimiter for CSV can be the comma, can be the dot, or can be the colon, or that stuff. So delimitation, here the delimiter is comma, that's why the comma. Then how many columns are there? So like this, see, so 8 columns are there, and encoding is 1252 encoding is there, and this style is none as of now. No style is there in the CSV file, so that's why style is none. So Power BI automatically do that coding stuff when we go to the Power Query and import the data. But you should know the basic, at least the basic things in the Power Query. Okay, so this is the source, and from here if you click on this cog, you can change the source. Okay, if you want to take the another file, another source file, another CSV file, then you can click on this. And if now we took the data of 2015, now let's take the data of 2016. So when I click on this 16 and when I press OK, so all the steps are applied. It's the same step will be applied to this CSV file also. Okay, this 16 file also. So I click, see, all the things changed, but as the number of columns are same, you will not notice much difference. You will just notice the difference in these numbers. Okay, and these dates. So now this is the first step. We first took the data. Okay, we took the data from the CSV file. Then what we did, then we promoted the headers. Okay, this promoted headers thing is in the transform tab. Okay, when you go to the transform tab here, there is option of use first row as header. Okay, when you click on the click on this thing, this step will get generated, promoted headers. Okay, so now it promoted the headers. So means first, if you look at this CSV file here, so this is the basic the original CSV file.
Yeah.
So when you look at this original file, see, the first column is first row is headers. So this is the CSV file. If I format it well, so if it will be visible properly. So see, this is the first first row. The first row contains the columns. So what are the column names? Order date, stock
Date,
date.
stock date, order number.
So these are the names. So these are the names, and these are the rows in the these are the column names, and these are the rows in that. Okay, so this first, we promoted the first row as we were knowing that this first row is a column and it is a header, so we will promote it as a header. So here use the first row as headers. So these are the headers of your data. This is not the actual data, but it's a header. That's why we promoted this first row as headers, and now your data starts. So this one is your data. So after promoting headers, what steps we applied? So here also there is one cog, so that you can do the stuffs here. Okay, so this setting cog will not be there for every step, it will be for some of the steps. Okay, this, after the promoting the headers, there is change types. So change types means it has changed the data types, means it has detected the data types by itself. So all these three steps, we didn't apply any of these steps. Okay, the Power BI itself
Took the data.
Itself did that thing. Okay, these 3 steps by default Power BI did, but you can make the changes if you want in this step. The Power BI is intelligent enough to detect all the stuff, but if you think that it has not detected the types and means data types and all these, if these steps are not as per your convenience or are not right, then you can change these steps. So after this changing the data type, it detected the data type. See, the order date, it has detected as order date data type as date, then stock date data type as date, then order number as text. So see, order number has alphanumeric things, that's why it has detected as text. Then product key, the product key as int. Okay, so this is numeric format, so that's why int. So this customer key, it is of int. Territory key int. Order line item 1, so these are also int. So all these stuffs are int. So these are detected by the Power BI itself. And here you will get to know with this symbol also. See, in front of order date, this is the date symbol. Okay, so this is the calendar and this is one of the date it is showing. If you look at it properly, it is showing as calendar, and then one red mark is there here. So this is of the date format, and then see, this is red dot is there, and this is the of the type calendar. In the calendar, one of the date is there, that's why the symbol is like this. Here the order number is there, so it is of type text, so that's why text means ABC. So this is ABC. Okay, and here after clicking here, you can change the data type of that stuff also. Okay, then product key, if you look at the product key, see here, what is the data type? 1 2 3 means it's of data type int. So customer key int means 1 2 3, this is int. So like this, different data types are there. See how many data types are there. Fixed decimal number, if it is of the point format, then it is of the 1 point, so it is a decimal. And if it is a fixed decimal, then fixed decimal thing. If it is percentage, date, only time is there, you can use the times. Some boolean values are also there. So the boolean things, boolean things means true or false things. Okay, true or false, and then binary things, 0 or and 1 things. So like this, these data types are there. Even in the date, there are time zones. Okay, some of
So
the
one question, when when you upload this Excel sheet, so this Power Query will come automatically. Should I need to write there?
no, it will come automatically, all this stuff will come automatically.
And
Okay,
there, if you want, you can make any changes, right?
if you want to make any of the changes, then you need to apply these steps. So right now 3 steps are done by the Power BI itself. These afterwards, what we did the transformations. What transformations we did? See, we added a new column. So the code for adding the column is table dot add column. Then hash change type. What we change? We change the first characters. First character means this is the name of our column, first characters. Then each, for each means for each of the order number column. So we have the order number column. For each of the order number columns means each of the row, for each of the order number column rows, what you did, you just took first 2 characters. Okay, so this code for this is text dot start. From the starting, this is the function text dot start. From the starting, just take 2 characters from order number column. So this is the code for that, and the data type of it is text. So this is the decoding, means basically how the code is written in the M language. So this is mashup language used in the Power Query. You should be at least knowing some of the things in that, like it uses the table dot this function add column is one function, then text dot start is one function. So like that, these functions, at least you should be knowing some things about that.
So another thing for the second session, what thing you want me to learn before coming for a second session with you?
uh, Learning stuff is basically, this is whatever the stuff we are right now doing, that is just a very superficial level, or just I'm giving you the introduction of Power BI, how does it work.
Correct.
But
Correct.
before that we need to learn the basic data warehouse concepts. Okay,
Data warehouse concepts. Okay.
so data warehouse concepts are important for this learning the Power BI. So the data warehouse concepts means you should know what is primary key, what is foreign key. Okay, then at least this basic stuff. Then star schema, snowflake schema, I will tell you, and if you are able to learn, it's very much, I'm very happy if you learn by yourself. Okay, uh, the star schema, snowflake schema stuffs, and then the star schema, snowflake schema, we actually, that modeling stuff, that all
Mm.
stuff is based on this thing only. Okay, so the next I will tell you after, means I will close the sessions within 5 minutes now, because it's 10 o'clock, means it's about to 10 o'clock. So I will tell you what I will be heading towards afterwards. So uh, this is the next step, and this is the renaming of columns. Afterwards you rename that column as, means whatever the steps you apply, we rename this column from the first characters to first character orders. So whatever the changes you made in the Power Query, it will get tracked, or it will get, steps will get applied here. So here applied steps tab is there. Here under this you can go back to any of the steps and then make the changes to that step. There is no option of undo in the Power Query. Okay, if you want to do undo, then here you need to remove this step, it will get undo. Okay, so there is no undo button here. And after doing these transformations, you will do close and apply, so that all the changes will get applied. So now see, it is loading, means data is loading, and now creating the connection in the model. So it is creating the connection in the model, and then all the data now, till the Power Query, till we apply the means after applying close, after clicking on close and apply, that stuff only, the data will get loaded. See how many rows it showed, 23,000 rows it shows. So means our data has 23,000 rows. Okay, so now 23,000 rows are getting imported to the Power BI. So now the data is in Power BI. Okay, so now you can save your file, and this is the .pbix file. Okay, so this .pbix file gets stored in the means on your machine. So this is, we will name it as Marvin. So we will save this file to one of the folders. So now I stored the file. Okay, see the name of file, and the always save the file whenever you do the transformations, and see all the columns are visible now in the data. See how many columns are there, the customer key, first character, orders, and all this stuff, whatever the stuff we have. And you can see your data in the, when you go to the table
Table
view.
form. Yeah.
When you go to the table view, all the data will be visible to you here. Okay, and here you can analyze your data, how many rows are there. See 2300 rows are there, around 24. Okay, 24,000 rows are there, and if you click on that, it will show you how many distinct values, how many uh, uh, unique values are there. See how many distinct. So in that, how many order numbers are distinct, 10,000 order numbers are distinct, means some of the order numbers are getting repeated. Okay, so like this you can analyze your data. And I told you about the formatting of this date. So here you can change the date. See now it's Friday, then subtable, and all this stuff came. Okay, and if you want to change the data type from here, then first one is the date and then month and then like this, then you can change it. So it will get changed, the formatting of that stuff. Okay, so like this you can do the stuff in the Power BI, and the afterwards here in the visualizations you can take we'll take the basic chart, that is the table, and here we can take that order date and the order number. So if we take the order date and order number, so you can see that order date, so year, quarter, and this stuff. So right now it has taken the hierarchy, so let's move towards order date only. So this is the column and this is the order number. So like that you can take any of the visualizations from here, and then we develop the reports. So but this developing the taking the visual this part is not that much of tough thing. It's just a drag and drop. The main thing is transforming data and doing the modeling. So right now we only have one table. Afterward there will be many tables. We need to make the connection between the tables, and then only we will be able to get the data correct. We will be able to get the correct data.